Late, we're late. I know we're late. Hello, Garrett. How you doing? There we go. That's a bit better. Slightly different stream than normal. And sadly, I didn't change the Twitch side of what it's going to be. And then also, I tried loading the save file I had. And that save file apparently doesn't have any data anymore. Like, if I open this and let's see, we remove that save. We do FEU data. This is weird. I'm using Daybreak by accident, but this only has the prologue. I've lost my save files up to 1-8, which is kind of a bummer. So, for those that don't know, I was working on a project which was a bit more low-key, and that was Radiant Dawn low percent, because everyone was having this big phase about tiering and that efficiency is a bad metric, or that it's a good metric. And I thought, you know what? There should be a way to tier units objectively, and that would be with low percent, because in low percent you try to use the least amount of units possible. There are some stipulations that can change tiering still. Do you want to minimize weapon use? Do you value that more than the amount of characters used? I'm going by characters first and foremost, and then after that weapons, and then all kinds of other activities like skill, bonus experience, bargains, and that kind of stuff. However, I had this beautiful play for 1-8, and that didn't really work out, apparently, because I lost the save file. However, I do still have some videos, so I think first things first, I'm going to try and get back to where I was. Sadly, I don't have 1-8, which is like the big chapter, because you have to try and do 1-8 with just Micaiah and Sothe, because I'm trying to use the least amount of units possible. However, I guess we're going to watch some videos first. Window capture, media player, sure. And I just have to take a quick good look at what we all have, and then I'm going to play through the game the same way as I did previously, luckily while recording. So here we have 1-5 coming up, and I just want to see what kind of moves I made, because that really makes or breaks how I did the entire run. And I'm just going to, since I'm streaming anyway, I may as well just use this as new footage. So far, I guess I'm just going to start 1-4. And I hope you're doing well. Yesterday you and the Discord buddy helped make a promotion chart for your FE8, and it turned out pretty good. That's good, that's good. Always nice to have some progress in those aspects. I don't know if you know of the Serenus Force chart, but there's, I believe, Yotari made this entire chart regarding promotions, and he has like this entire spreadsheet, so maybe there's some interesting stuff to find as well. So we only had... I'm trying not to use the herbs, of course, but if they're necessary, they are necessary. And pretty much everything else is the same. We're not going to use the info, support, or manage. I may actually try and do this run again later, and because currently I'm not interacting with it at all. And these are made automatically, so you could say, well, I'm not interacting with the support system in any way, so what I'm given is what I'm given, or I'm trying to use the least amount possible by also removing the A support. That's like those are 2 takes, depending on how you say, like, this is not using it in which way. Like, I'm not using it and I'm not using any supports, or I'm not using the entire system and I'm not interacting with it. Thus, something that has been automatically implemented is something that I will be using, because the usage part would be the act of removing it. So what did I cook up last time? Of course, everyone's going to be undeployed. I'm just going to do this with a turn by turn. Micaiah is going to kill that unit. Okay. We're of course not stealing the Master Seal. And I believe, yeah, this is a route enemy, so currently it's literally just Micaiah goes up, the other goes down. And we'll try and get to where we were, because 1-8 was the actual very interesting one. 1-7 is also a fun map. I believe I used 1 dagger and 2 Thani tomes, and that was the entire map. Didn't use any other items. I believe a bronze dagger here is fine. So how do we route this as quickly as possible? I'm just going to take a look, see what I'm going to do. Micaiah kills a unit. We'll find out if that also happened on my actual screen in just a moment. So far everything seems to be going well. We even get the same critical hit. We have the other phase. Micaiah probably is going... Yeah, that checks out. Zihar kills the Fire Mage. 1 damage. Okay, and now we actually get back to player phase. So Micaiah just goes up the ledge. And this is going to be important, because I did notice that last time I actually managed to go up to 1-9. Yeah, this is a bad level up, so I want to battle save here. Because it's very important that we get enough speed level ups, and currently we are 15 speed, and that is not enough. Because I can't equip Resolve, so I do really want to be able to double units in 1-9, because I'm not allowed to use the Black Knight. Strength, speed, resistance, we have magic. 20 HP is not that much, but other than that, 16, this is a good Micaiah. Most of these speed level ups, just like this one, weren't even planned. Like, I knew I had to get them, but they weren't rigged. Oh, that's what I meant. So here we attack with the bronze dagger, we kill, and that is going to be the end of our turn. And Volug is still going to just... But why am I... Do you have a javelin? No, you have a steel lance, so why would I not attack the other javelin guy? I mean, that would make way more sense. Maybe it's just because I'm currently too far forward. So, next enemy phase. So we get attacked thrice from 2 range, that's all fine and dandy. Maybe it's because I was trying to get XP on Micaiah. But but so far everything's okay. Like, I don't really care about what happens at the top. Micaiah does face chance of death here. They don't do anything else, and I believe that those in the top left will be dealt with by Jill. So now let's see what changes here. This is fine. You're also still attacking. Volug is not in range, so you just die, so that takes care of one more enemy. Same thing here, same thing here. I wish I could speed this up, but I do need this for footage, so I'm going to just keep that normal pace. And we'll just make our way back to 1-8. So we attack from middle. Don't want to be in range of too many things, apparently. This is easy mode, by the way. So yeah, I have a lot more freedom. I'm able to move forward a lot more quickly here. And a lot of those enemies are actually not stationary, or they are stationary, so... Is there any way... Because I could kill you, I could kill you, I could kill a lot more enemies this turn by standing here, and I do manage to get the one shot. It is, however, 7 HP. So I guess we're improvising anyway. So that's one. Dodge, very good. Micaiah is very highly leveled. Do we get the next speed proc? Very important question. We do not. I believe I need 17 speed or 18 speed, so I'm still good. Don't know if that miss is important. I don't think it is, because the next turn that soldier will just murder himself anyways. So what did we have on the tape recording? Whip phase. Okay, that is a kill. Does it matter? Zehark's still moving that way, so should be fine. That makes sense. So it's just I don't want to be in range of those units anyways, because all those 2-range units and... that's it. I have to keep Sothe in range on the south, because those Myrmidons will of course be there in the next turn. That makes sense. So I might do this one over once again in just a moment, but... Sothe level up. Sothe level ups don't really matter all that much, I believe. Yeah, it's a decent level though. And nice crit, so he's using the card. I believe one of the most important things is that that fire mage in the top is not going to be an issue. I believe, yeah, there's some units coming over now. So we to use that over here. We level up. This is going to be slightly different from the... Ooh, good level up. May as well battle save in that case. If I can keep the turn count the same, then all is well. I don't want to heal here, if I can help it. Yeah, no, that's too much. Like, what's his hit rate? 105 versus 47 avoid. I mean, I can rig it, but oh, that was easy. Get the critical hit. I'm just going to treat this as a warm-up. Because I believe next turn I do need Sothe over here in the bottom. What do I do in the video? Oh, no, I'm still going forward, okay. Guy is going upwards. Actually, I do use a healing item over there. So in this case, I would you have how much hits? 113 is 66, so this is 56, and that one is. And how much damage do you do? 16 damage, so I'm going to probably die anyways, and I'm probably going to get hit. I may as well just kill the unit here. That's expected. Okay, so we need a speed level up here. Do get the speed level up, very important, nice. Weapon level up doesn't really matter. And we kill. And this is the annoying part. I have 1, 2, 3 stationary units. I can get the boss kill with Micaiah, but then that darn healer is not available. Oh, Jill can probably get him. Okay, so if Jill can get him, then I can kill the boss. Oh, we get another level up. I hope I'll get speed. Just luck. Not sure if that's going to be enough, to be completely honest. Okay, so on other phase, I am able to clear the map in 6 turns. What does my previous clear do? This one, of course, is taken in one go, so they don't really match up all that well, especially because I didn't use a healing item, but I did rig some misses. Interesting how the healer got so much further upwards. Apparently he starts moving just a little bit sooner. So here I stay at 16 speed. I believe then 17 might be enough. But I may just reset for that last level up. Okay, turn 8, and here we had a turn 6, so I'm going to load that. I'm going to load that save state, or that battle save, I mean. And that means I will have to dodge once again. Yeah, this is going to be taking a little bit, but that's okay. Like, the chance isn't that, it's pretty much a 50-50. On, it's a 50-50. It's like 56 hit for the enemy. There we go. And then the important part is we do need the speed. We do need the speed there. So that's a little bit annoying that I barely level up from that, because otherwise I could just keep rigging the miss, but now I have to rig the miss and the speed level up. Okay, that's good. And now we battle save. That went faster than oh, crap. I meant to battle save there. No, my progress. My poor progress. Okay, do we get the speed level up? No, we don't. However, we did get that level up before, so we're probably on the wrong RNG sequence. It's fine. Just gotta find the right RNG sequence. Still the wrong one. I just want my speed level up, poor man. HP defense, not what I'm looking for. Such a bummer, because I managed to actually do this level beforehand, and I can optimize it apparently. HP luck. Give me my speed. I'm just kind of bummed out that I have to do all of this over again to get to 1-8, because I had everything planned out. And this is not the most entertaining part of a stream, like just resetting the entire time. But it has to be done. I have to get back to 1-8 one way or another. Come on, speed. The only thing I need. I believe it might be 17, but I want to be sure, and I know that 18 is definitely safe. And like 35% growth, of course, isn't that big of a deal, but if you also combine that with having to dodge a 50% chance to get hit, then the odds are not that much in my favor anymore. There we go. All the other stats don't really matter that much. And how you doing, Blue Island? Okay, so we had a turn 6 clear. I'm going to battle save because we have to do a little bit more rigging. This is like my previous 1-8 and 1-9 run. Managed to get there and get there in a timely manner. However, the only problem was that I didn't have the speed necessary, so I would have had to redo this at some point. But since I'm getting back here anyways, I'm probably going to re-record this. Hey, there we go. I'm going to re-record this anyways. However, I need to get there, so I may as well do it with a Micaiah that I'm actually going to use. So this is 1-5 level 20 Micaiah on easy mode. She has 18 speed, 7 defense, 22 HP. And I can't use the speed wing because I'm doing low percent, and with low percent I'm unable to use items. Like, I want to use the minimum amount of items, and one of those is a speed wing. It's completely optional, so it's one of those things that I can't actually use. And Jill finishes the map. You'll see in 1-7 that, and this is like for the entire run, yellow and green units I am not going to count because I just can't control these units and I cannot predict what they're going to do. So I don't want to take, I don't want to put them in the credits for like stuff that happens. And it's kind of weird because it's kind of a case-by-case basis, but generally like the units 313 or 312, you pretty much cannot use, you cannot not use the yellow units. All that bonus experience that we have for literally nothing. So I have a very good Micaiah. Fun fact here, I believe, Jared here says the self-proclaimed Liberation Army is on the march. Okay, that's all nice and dandy. Where does he get that information? Because the next scene is, oh, what are we going to do? Yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Where are we going to attack? Like, these two scenes are in the wrong order. Because currently they're still discussing, and of course it could be like a time difference, but it's better storytelling to showcase this beforehand. Like, oh, we're going to attack Terran. And then afterwards get the scene with Fiona, and etc, etc. Because currently it's as if Jared also had foresight, because he knows that they're going to attack Terran even before Micaiah has done, like, talked about it in the War Council. So we don't get that, we don't get that, we don't get the market. Thani is fine. All of this is fine. Give all. Give all. Give all. We're not going to use any of these. Volug is not going to be used. He's still at 0 experience. Like you can see. 0, 0, 0. Zeros on the board. And with that, we are going back to the video, my recordings. Guy moves over there, Sothe moves. And those two just stand around. Okay, however, I do need to know what their inventories are. Because we do get to a point where and I don't think it's now, but we do get to a point where I believe that at some point we need to buy some items. I can't go through the entirety of part 1 with only the starting items. I do need to buy items at some point. It's like one of the few things. I believe Micaiah needs a light tome. But it seems like we're currently not doing that, so I guess we can leave the base. We attack and we move forward. Okay, that's easy step 1. I also don't have to think about positioning because I can't position anyone anyways. Sothe attacks. Of course, if you really want to do minimum or low percent, then you could rig crits on like literally everything. However, I'm not going to do that. so next up, Sothe moves over here, kills the archer. And then Micaiah moves in here and one-shots. Like, even though she doubles, it doesn't matter because she one-shots anyways. And we just move the two of you into the corners. Currently, like, while this is playing, while enemy phase is going, I'm taking a look at what is happening in the video, and I'm going to try and recreate the entire video. So Micaiah here does a Fanny kill, and she one-shots Pegasus Knights. Resistance doesn't really matter. She actually levels up in the video, so she wasn't level 20 yet. And Sothe moves over here and one-shots the mage. Of course, Thani is going to do a lot of work on these Armor Knights, probably. Yeah. Which one do you attack first? Guess it doesn't really matter. This one has the highest biorhythm. We get the steel sword, no one is in range. And Sothe moves in here. Like, the hammer has pretty much no hit on her. There we go. Received the hammer as well. It would be really nice to have a crit here, but we don't. I believe that Myrmidon is still going to yeah, that Myrmidon is still going to kill himself. Nice crit. Very unnecessary, but thank you. Sadly, Micaiah can't reach, and we kill here. Easily, I might add. Oh, never mind. Even easier. Although I think I also could have just moved Sothe ahead of schedule. So this seems weird, but Sothe is going to deal with the reinforcements in the back. And normally I'm actually one tile further ahead. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why is Sothe moving back? So now he's going this way. This makes no sense. Don't we have the reinforcements in the back? Okay, so I could have just moved forward a lot better. Like, I don't know what I'm doing in the video. But I guess it's fine. We'll just clean up here. Nearly at 1-7, and 1-7 is actually a very fun one. I'll have to really look at how I played that one out. Wind Edge, Steel Lance, Javelin. So we get rid of some of the 2 range first. And we hope Micaiah survives. She may not, or they were stationary, that's also possible. Yeah, they're stationary on easy mode. We kill both, so this is totally safe. And then Micaiah gets the... With the thingy she gets the healer, and that is part of the map. And nice crit. Apparently no reinforcements from the eastern side, like those Pegasus Knights don't appear on easy mode. I probably knew back in the day when I recorded this, but... Choose units. Everyone is undeployed. Like in here, it's this is going to be a bit weird with how the entire section regarding the card broke. So you don't have an item anymore? Interesting. Don't think that was what was normally done. Maybe I did need extra weapons and I just didn't see it in 1-5. Nice ballista, very accurate. Okay, so what is going to happen here? Because this seems wrong. Oh, she actually gets hit in the actual gameplay. Yeah, Sothe now has no weapons in my run. Which isn't supposed to happen. But can we make it work? I mean, probably not. Micaiah, she is on best bio, so... this is ruined. So this is back to the drawing board. I'll quickly go back to... What did I buy for Sothe? Because how did he run out of weapons so quickly? Okay, we have a bronze dagger and a card. And then here we're going to... Micaiah takes a kill, but what is your inventory? I guess it doesn't really matter as long, like, as soon as those armor knights in the back are gone. Well, okay, I'm going to attack with Sothe, and he has... Christ, that goes by quickly. Bronze dagger and a card, okay, and in this one we have... What do we have? A card and a bronze dagger, so he is running very low. What does he have on this map? Has 5 card uses left, okay, and what do I have here? I have 2 left. So apparently I had a few less crits in the last run. I think that's okay. I can probably just go through 1-6 again, and then be a little bit more efficient. Oh, come on. Give all, give all, give all, and give all. No one else. So we do move forward. I guess we could also leave that kill for Micaiah, depending on what his hit rates are. He has 111 versus 62, so I think we'll take this kill with Sothe. Do take the kill with Micaiah, and then we do kill the archer because the archer is accurate, and he has 2 range, of course, which is with the 1 range card we don't really do well with those, and the rest can go. To get out of this with 5 card uses pretty much. Still seems logical. Oh, we get the coin. Very nice. Not gonna use it. Let's see, you are barely not in range, so it doesn't really matter where I stand. This is a 1-hit KO anyways. Two, 3, those are all Micaiah kills, and I guess I can just stand here, so I'm available to move a little bit further next turn. Like, these are all very low hit rates. So if I stand here, the hammer is also in range, and I can position myself. Let's see, what are your ranges? 1, 2, 3. So I can position myself here, and we'll make a battle save. These are just going to be one-shots, but now Micaiah is just slightly further ahead. The hammer's probably going to have 0 hit. If the steel sword had 22, this is probably 0 hit. Hammer. And I shouldn't have any reinforcements from the eastern side, so I should just be able to move forward. Sad that I got the crit on the second hit there. That would have conserved the use. Good level. So we conserved 2 hits here because first Sothe took that kill. Like, what's your 13? So I have 8 uses left. So ideally I'd want this to be a crit. I definitely want that to be a crit because he doesn't even kill. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I think it's better. That's going to take too many uses. I think it's a better idea to push Micaiah forward 1 space there. So she's able to move further ahead next turn, and she just gets that 1-shot. Because I do have to rely on Micaiah's Thani Tome for the most part here. Okay, that's good. Shot both units. I am curious, what are my Thani uses on this in the video? I have... Come on, give me... Why do I click so fast? $13. Alright. Yeah, 13. So currently I shouldn't use Micaiah anymore, and I can only use 5 attacks, so I actually would have to crit with Sothe on every single one. I think I can manage to... I really was a lot more lucky with the crits on the previous attempt. So 10. I guess this is going to be double crit battle saving for a little bit. Yeah, because now I don't have enough weapon uses. Let's see. Okay, do we get the double crits? That's 1. And... nice. Okay, so we should be good here. Oh, that's 1 attack too many actually on Micaiah, so she has 12 uses, but I might be able to make that work. Okay, I did take 1 turn extra there just because I want to try and keep my my tools as close to the video as possible. So now I should be able to make it with this setup. So this is step 1. We barely won at KO. Crit is fine, or no crit is fine, I mean. The two of you to the side. Now we should be able to replicate this. So I do need to be mindful of the amount of weapon uses I have, because I know that either next chapter or the one after I do have to buy some stuff, but not yet. We get the miss, very important. And we wanted KO back. Okay, so next up, Micaiah kills one. These two move even further away, and Sothe moves over here. If that's what it takes. I think this is going to be... Maybe I should have battle saved here. But this might be where it comes to bite me in the ass, that I have one use less on the thingy than in the normal run. Do we survive? Was there another one? There is another one. Dodge. Nice. Oh, on the ballista actually kills me on the video. Nice. And it same thing happens here. Okay, so we try this again. I'm just gonna speed through this. I want to get back to 1-8. Oh, good level up. I believe that's a lot of cap stats. And so I have to go to a different video as well, because that is... Oh, I just have a 1-6-2 video here. Okay. Go through that. That miss would have been great, because now I have to dodge literally everything. What are my hit rates? 35, like, is not a lot. But it is just slightly too much. And I can also still get hit by the ballista. One. Yeah. It is gonna take a little bit. 2, 3, 4. And we die to the ballista. Come on. I just want to get back to 1-8. Is that so much to ask? 3. First one. Come on, Micaiah. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to start that chapter over, and we're not gonna get hit by the ballista on the first turn. That's easier to rig. Nice crit. Okay, very good. Still 40 HP. Okay, good. That gives me a bit more HP to work with. Now, do we survive? That's one. I believe after this I literally run up to Laverton and we just bonk him on the head, but we do need to survive these few Cavaliers. Okay, so that's good. One more to go. If this one dodges, then I'm in the clear because I can take a hit from the ballista. Good. Might also be worth noting that then I actually do prefer having one more HP or one more defense, because this currently puts me in 2-shot range. Shove, and I don't know if this was what Laverton... I don't know if he gets into range immediately, but I believe we have to walk up. Find out in a moment, however. Which is weird, because he does run up and attack Tornado. Okay, normally I get hit there in the video, so currently we're at the same HP, that's fine. I believe I have even one less defense and one less... yeah, he doesn't attack. Even though I am in range, which is weird. So... just gonna look at the video because yeah, I'm not being targeted, even though like normally if you park, let's see, I am in range. Normally if you park Tornado here, he actually attacks. Oh. Well, we get the Master Seal. Doesn't really matter though. I mean, who's going to use it? 1 HP. I know this is 1 HP currently, but I just want to see what happens. That's okay. We'll probably die. Yeah. So I don't want to stand there because I want to actually bait you with Micaiah. Don't get hit. Forehead. May just, because I'm waiting for it anyway, I'm probably just going to wait out the ballista in that case. Oh, we get a miss? Okay, never mind. Okay, another miss. want Sothe in support range. I had some difficulties with this on the video as well, apparently. Yeah, so I can bait the mage so it doesn't consume any weapons, which is important. And it would be great if we missed here. We don't. Okay, how much ammo do you have? You have 3 remaining. God damn. Three remaining, 2 remaining. Ace will wait it outside, although the problem with that is of course also Fiona. So I hope this is not going to bite me in the ass. But I think it will. Okay, so he's out of ballista, but that means... damn it, that means he also is able to just run up and kill me. Although he might attack... Yeah, he probably sees a kill. Oh, no, he doesn't. But we still die. Hello, Themos. Currently, we're suffering through playing Radiant Dawn low percent without the actual low percentage part, because I lost my save file of 1-8, and that was the big map I wanted to play through. Sadly, I'm not able to currently, so I'm trying to get back, which means currently rigging a lot of stuff, because I have some videos of how I did this last time, but those have to be replicated rather one for one, because stupidly enough, it really does matter how many weapons you conserve and how many items you still have left over. So that crit probably mattered. Okay, and is this the same as what the video had? I believe the video had Sothe 1 tile back. Damn it, because that means I'm able to... now he's able to canto away just 1 tile. So I'll have to do that again. So here we go, and we're going to try and position Sothe here instead. Hopefully that will do everything as it should. This doesn't matter. That crit is very nice. And now he should be able to... He shouldn't be able to canto. Yeah, so this is what I had to do. And now we can Thany just for the 1-shot. We get Paragon, which is absolutely useless. And we're through the chapter. All that bonus experience that I'm not allowed to use. I am, however, a big fan of the following chapter just because of how silly it is. We have nothing to gain here. This is also very easy, quite an easy chapter. So we can give. And the most important part is that I have to really check how many weapons I still have. So Micaiah has 1 less Thany use, and Sothe has 3 more card uses. So those crits eventually did matter a bit. But I think this was actually still possible. I still managed to... I still didn't buy anything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Zihark, nope. We save. And this is just going to be a very stupid chapter. This is why I specified that I am not going to count what the green and yellow units are doing. And we shove. I'm not going to count what the green and yellow units are doing because most chapters you can't really control them. However, that means that we can actually abuse that fact this chapter. So currently I have used one Thani use. I want to stand right there with Micaiah. I want to stand over here with Volug. And I want to stand here with Sothe. So we have 3 units that are actually able to do all kinds of cool things for us. And they're going to pretty much play the chapter for us. I'm not going to recruit them. So here we see that Elfire from Tormod is doing work, and then we also have Moirim doing work. And this is where it gets interesting. Takes a very slight amount of rigging, by the way. We move over here, and we move over here. Volug is no longer necessary. No, you didn't miss anything important. The only thing you missed right now is that in 1-7 we have used one Thani tome, or one Thani tome usage, and I'm going to exploit the loophole that units are not allowed, or that units that are green or yellow are not, what's it called? That they're not going to count towards the total characters used. And that means that currently, by placing Micaiah and Sothe in this way, we are able to open up a pathway up this ledge. Because Tormod stands here and he actually gets attacked that way. So it's using the using how units are positioned to get through the map without pretty much using any resources. You can see it here as well. Oh, that's Archer actually moves a different way, but that's okay. Tormod is once again going to help us out. Je trein is al vertrokken. My train has departed. And this gives us a free pathway up the ledge. I'm going to use a second... do I actually need to use this second or third Thani tome? I guess I don't. And what was Sothe going to do? Yeah, unequip here on both accounts. Volug for the reinforcements has to go up a little bit, and I'm going to position. Now here again, here's the big question: where do we place Sothe? We place Sothe over here. Oh, he targets Vika anyway. So currently I have only used one Thani tome so far. Oh, my favorite weapon type? That is a good question. Yeah, Volug has left just in time. We can place him somewhere out of reach, which would be here. And then next turn he can move this way. Micaiah gets out of range. And where do we place Sothe? We place Sothe one tile over here. That should be good. Now we should have the other phase helping us out. Yeah, it's normal that he de-transforms here. And we get one more kill. And then Vika actually also does some damage. Is that normal? Does she move out of the way normally? She does not. So with that I'm going to expend my second thing use. There's probably an optimization to be made there, where instead of using one or using a Thani, I could probably position it so that Sothe is still able to allow other units to kill Jur. But with that, we have cleared 1-7 with literally 2 Thani uses and nothing else. Because green units don't count. Just in time for the reinforcements as well. And yes, apparently China does exist. Although, apparently it still may just have been called China because of like the porcelain and gotten its name from somewhere else that was also China. Let's see, we can place an advance here. I think my favorite weapon type would be... I think it would be bows, except for the fact that bows aren't really that interesting. Like, the concept of bows seems the most interesting to me. However, I think I'd have to give it to swords, because swords usually get like all the fancy weapons. There's like the Devil Sword in FE12, you have Killing Edge, Brave Sword, and swords usually just get the most stuff, even though they're often not the best, because they don't have regular 1-2 range, but they do have all kinds of other weird gimmicks. Like more so than lances. So this is where I do buy a light tome. I think it was just a light tome. Like this is literally the first item I have pretty much bought in the entirety of the low percent run. And the thing is, I can't remember what I did with knives. I think I also bought like an iron knife. I don't remember what I did. That's kind of the annoying part. Because I don't think a card was enough. But we're at 1-8, and this is where stuff gets like weird. Let's see, we don't need your vulnerary. We don't need your. Those are fine. Oh, cool, you got long-range magic penalties to work. And for bows, of course. We have so many units that are force deployed. And we don't want to use any of them. The only 2 that we want to use are Micaiah and Sothe. And I did manage to get through. I managed to get to 1-9. Clearing the map, saving, I believe, 1 prisoner. So we have units here. There's, of course, the Draco Knight coming along. I believe the first thing I did was use Micaiah to bop this guy on the head, because Sothe is still in support range. And then Sothe uses his knife, and I believe he goes this way, because he 2-hit KOs both of those, and that means we can get a 3-shot on the bandit. And we run forwards with... I'm also not using rescue or anything else. Tormod also still has his celerity. Yeah, it's gonna suck with only 2 usable units, because I have to keep all of them out of range. So I want to have Raphael as close by as I can. And I believe I actually eventually ran just into the swamp with Nyla, but I can't really remember what I did. Which is a bummer, because I really would have liked to have footage of this. That's all units moved. So this is going to be the trial and error part of the stream. Oh, right, you were all... What? Oh, crap, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I was wondering why nothing happened. I think I made every enemy playable for just the enemy phase. No, that's the wrong one. Start chapter, Glory Unwanted. Okay. I'll make a save state or a battle save at every single first turn. I guess I'll just make save states, because this is the actual part where we're going to try and see what we can do. Yeah, I made an oopsie. But I can use save states here, because it's mostly about finding the route and not about actually trying to get to 1-8. I believe if I had Vika like close in range, I was able to kind of bait him a different way, but I don't really remember. So we use the iron knife, we attack the bandit, so we hopefully kill all these units on enemy phase. Raphael has to be as close by as possible. And it's weird, because Nyla and Raphael pretty much have to move back and forth between this stretch of swamp because of reinforcements. Yeah, this time they attack. So everyone here dies, that's okay. And this is why I did need the iron knife, I believe. That Draco Knight is going to be one of the biggest problems, and I pretty much want Sothe to have him in range as I... So I believe I had to go in here, and then I attack you. Oh, you don't know how useful lunge would have been here. And I think I still try to attack this guy with Micaiah. And then afterwards Micaiah goes back up top to intercept these soldiers. Raphael is so slow going here. The worst part is I cannot rescue the... I literally can't rescue the prisoners with anyone. I can't shove or rescue with any of the other characters. Benin was not a problem, I believe. I think she runs back up. And Sothe tries to run in here to grab the attention of the Draco Knight in a few turns. .23 speed is all fine. Like, you still get one attack off. Like the right side are pretty much all dead. Managed to get you out safely. I believe most of the Lagoos can just run that way because there's no reinforcements from that corner. Don't forget about Volug, because Volug is very easy to miss, especially when he's in a swamp tile. Yeah, and here I had the problem where a lot of there's only so limited space because of all the Wyvern and the enemies in the north. And I don't want Vika or any other units, especially Raphael, to be attacked. Like, this is a... I could rig a 7% crit here, but I don't think it's realistic. I believe if I run this way with Micaiah afterwards, like she runs up and we run into here with Raphael. Literally everyone is crammed in that one corner, except for the wolves, because the wolves have really high movement even through thickets and marshes. And we'll see what happens next. Yeah, he keeps going for prisoners. I mean, I could rig this 7% crit, but I think it was wrong to put Sothe in there. I think he had to go back, because now I'm like, Sothe is in the middle of nowhere and I can't really move him all that well. I am able to do this with Micaiah, and Sothe is over here. This is fine. I guess I could use the card, try and fish for a critical hit somewhere. Everyone here is fine. And I have to save this prisoner, so I have to beat him, and I have to... Currently, the Wyvern Knight should kill himself. See, reminds me of chapter FE8, chapter 17. You get the rewards, which is the rescue stat once you rescue anyone. That's the Cyrene chapter, right? Oh, I should have done the Iron Knife, I think. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter that he gets healed. It's actually fine, because it just takes the heat off my situation up north. I think I can afford to move over here. Low HP. To stay out of range. Biggest problem now is that also the Wyvern Knight is going to re-aggro, and he's also going to then look for targets, which are Volug and Nyla, of course, very close by, so I have to bring them back as well. So you can see that everyone's just running around frantically trying to stay out of range. Oh, Sothe, come on. Yeah, They were probably both in Best Buy rhythm. So let's try that again. I believe this was correct, just making sure that there's a way for the trio at the bottom to move northward. And this also makes sense, except that I may as well kill the soldier anyway, because the bandit otherwise is in heal AI. I can't move any further here. I did have, like, I barely have enough spaces to move around. Yeah, that rescue staff is a bit redundant. Although it is of course useful for warp skips, but like, oh, I have a lot of people that I want to use the rescue staff on and you only get it afterwards. It's kind of a bummer the way FE8 handles that. Okay, Wyvern Knight enters. All of you just run, run, run. One of the few runs where Tormod actually also gets to use his celerity skill. This might be a mistake, but I'm just going to see what happens. He is not in range, and we just move forward here. Stay out of his range. And Micaiah needs to be in the thickets. Regarding thickets, by the way, I may have found a way to actually gather terrain data as well. So I might actually be able to make use of the, what's it called, the skill for Gatry, that he's going to have a bonus whenever he's near a tree as well. But I'm not sure yet. Kaya, time to go back up. Yeah, I think this was a better idea because now I actually have a valid target in the form. Like I'm here just a tad sooner, and I can maybe even intercept the Draco Knight this way. The only thing is I have to stay out of this range, while also staying out of this range. And that makes a lot more sense why this was so tricky, because last time I had less of an issue with this. But everyone is out of range. We move Moirim a little bit further up. And we end turn. I mean, I do think the rescue staff is also very important for other characters or other units in FE8. Like if you want to skip the second Rhea boss map, like chapter 20 I believe, where you have to defeat Morva, it's still really nice to be able to rescue some useful characters forward that then have like extended warp range due to them being rescued. So now I should be able to use the card on the... Good level up. I should be able to use the card on the Draco Knight because I am just a little bit closer. I think he can roll down on defense. I'm going to make a battle save here. Did I... Let's see, how far can you go? So 1, 2, 3. So if Micaiah stands right there, she actually gives the bonus. But I think she needs to move full move north. This is fine, this is fine. So I either rig a crit, or he probably goes into healing range anyway. So no crits. That is bad because that means he's now going to be in range of a few Legoose units, but I hope he's going to go in healing AI. I guess we'll wait and see. He's going to keep killing the villagers. Also a fantastic result. At least it's still just a Sothe and Micaiah solo. But this did just become a lot more difficult because now he probably has access to the left side. He barely doesn't make that one. Okay, so I can... If I can just have Sothe as the only one in range right now, then we should be good. Because I can move here with Micaiah, kill that soldier, and then the Thunder Mages make sure that I'm not in range of those. No, I shouldn't shift because that's actually interacting with the unit, so no one saw anything. We stay in this very small corner. Everyone is just barely out of range. I believe this was what I did last time as well. Because now those two go for Micaiah, I have Sothe able to clean up most of the units on the center of the island, and I should be able to just barely protect the last unit on the left side of the map. That villager that's... Yeah, he just goes in healing AI. Oh, crap. It is no longer... Okay, we have to reset for that one. That's just a small positioning error. That's not a big deal. So... I think I do need to move. But I'm just out of curiosity. I'm going to take a look, see what happens if I move here. And then we just one round KO with the card. Of course, that's the time we get the crit. That does mean we can move a lot further along now. Yeah, they do give you so many broken allies just to solo the maps. That's why I'm still of the belief that Radiant Dawn is not like among the hardest games anymore. Back in the day when it first came out, yeah, it was one of the hardest games, like Thracia, just to how weird Thracia is, probably was harder. But there's so many things about all those other games, like FE6 hard mode, maybe, but you also have a lot of broken units. Maybe FE6 hard mode was a bit harder than, nice crit, than Radiant Dawn. But with the newer entries, I still think that like Radiant Dawn hard mode, especially unpatched, is a hard difficulty. But anything below that, normal mode is perfectly serviceable for a normal mode. Okay, this seems possible. We are still out of range. Okay, this works. And we use the Iron Knife. I think that actually pretty much solves the map. Like FE6, Thracia, those are difficult games, probably slightly above Radiant Dawn, and then we got like FE5 or FE11 Hard 5, we got FE12 Lunatic Reverse, which is the most difficult game mode that has been released so far in my opinion. Then we got Lunatic Plus, we got Engage Maddening, which is more tedious, but the early game is genuinely difficult. Like Radiant Dawn hard mode is hard, but Radiant Dawn normal mode is perfectly serviceable because it just gives you so many broken units all the time. So you should be fine just going over there. I can kill you as well. And now it's just very important that I manage to save one of the villagers. So Sothe, go do that. And stay away so that hopefully he goes to the left. And then Micaiah just eventually solos the right-hand side of the map, which sounds weird, but she's more than capable. Yeah, rip on the second to last one, but it doesn't matter as long as we have just one unit in the mud. I might be able to shove you. No. Yeah, I think I'm able to shove you. That's good. So everyone just cower in the corner. This should be fine. I mean, who's going to get them over there? I think we've got 1-8 figured out, and now just to make it more efficient, because if I can get to these places in a reasonable time frame... Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see, I need to kill you, because otherwise you kill the prisoner. And then you should also be in range. Yeah, that's fine. And then I kill you on the next turn. And Micaiah, come over here, and I guess everyone is walking back. Because we're not allowed to have fun. I don't think I'm going to be able to save this run. This seems kinda doomed with those two Wyvern Knights. Okay, we do save the prisoner. Yeah, you're going to be able to reach Raphael. Fuck. Like, this is unsavable. Big rip for me. So the only thing I can do probably is move here. Where can you move? You can literally move this tile, and that's also the tile that I want Micaiah to stand on. So this is doomed. Oh, it was an honest attempt. I might get back to this in like next stream, or maybe the one afterwards. I guess I can do one more attempt, because it went really well. And we still are at like the halfway point. So we've established that I am able to move Micaiah here. I can kill with the card that way. And that means I have to move these units as close to the western edge as I can without actually triggering and move them back left as soon as I can, because those reinforcements, those wyverns, have horrifyingly large amounts of reach. That is, if I move Micaiah further up, I could deal with this earlier, and then I could move them back left immediately. But I think dealing with the first Draco Knight is very important. So I'm going to go with the idea that that one needs to be removed ASAP, and then maybe if that isn't necessary because he does go into heal AI, it might be possible to stall him out. But I'll try this line first. Have a light tome equipped, that's fine. So we need to make sure that you move this way, and I believe those are like the last few squares. So this is all good. I love the fact that you can fly, it's so much easier. And everyone is literally on the edge of the range and will move left immediately afterwards. That doesn't really matter, I think, because she takes 0 damage from everything else. Card broke, that's fine, that's no problem. I just need to be quick enough to get to that last prisoner, which means I do need to move Sothe this way immediately. But I believe I did have time to... I have time to kill one of these. And then instead, Micaiah currently is low HP, so I will attack from here just to be safe. And then I'll probably move her to the right. So I don't want anyone in range of the fighter, or the bandit I should say. And we're moving left again. So, will we make it this time? I mean, this is fine. Those two, like, they're going to attack Sothe, and I can still make it even with the Elf Thunder Mages. What's up, Mirror Samurai? How you doing? Oh no, I have to crit you. I have to kill you because you have a hand axe. Crap. Yeah, this run is doomed as well. I can't save this unless I crit. I should have attacked him. I didn't see that. Because he has 14 speed, he has 4 speed. Yeah, this is doomed. Okay. One last try. One last try. So I'm going to afford myself to walk over here and kill with the card. And let's see if we can do this without using anyone aside from Micaiah and Sothe. You move as far away as you can. You move upwards because up is where the trees are and you can just pass those easily. How's it going, Mirror Samurai? Because I am currently struggling. First off, I lost my save, so I didn't actually have access to 1-8, and now I'm trying to remember what I did last time to get through this with just Micaiah and Sothe. However, it's not going all that well. I managed to get really far in one run, and then 2 Wyvern reinforcements showed up, so I actually couldn't finish the rest of the map. I guess I could also stay... What's your range? If I move... Yeah, okay, so I just really have to move this way with Micaiah anyway, to be in range of most units. That way. You go that way, and Volu goes this way. Everyone's perfectly out of reach. I'll equip the iron knife for now. And we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I just need 1 prisoner to make it out. Just one. The one, the top left out of the 2 that are left. On the left. Because no one gets left behind is a gross overstatement of what I do. in this low percent run, it's literally leaving everyone behind. Okay, so you go for Micaiah now. That is annoying. Because then I am still able to kill you, and I am still able to put some damage on this hand axe. No, I'm not, because he is going to... But I am still able to save this run, I think. Although I might be forced to actually use a... I might be forced to use an herb, because I believe I'm poisoned with low HP. Like, if I take like 1 damage every single turn, I could survive. But that's a big if. Oh, nice crit once again. Damage, okay, so far so good, don't need to use it. Nope. He actually does, wait, can I... No, he can just move here. I need to do more damage to him, or I need to crit here right now. And I don't, so he still has an attack of opportunity. What am I doing wrong that it went better last time? I refuse to give in. I know I just said that it was going to be the last run, but... Yeah, we did leave off on the multi-target healing, although that was like Live to Serve, which also exists in other games, like other Fire Emblem games, so I don't think it's that big of a... Like, I don't think it would be an issue balance-wise. Oh, right, that was that kind of multi-healing. Sorry, there was also a stream where we did like try to make Live to Serve work, but that didn't do what I wanted it to do. I mean, that's like the 3rd time that guy's been crit. I mean, Fortify in other games, like you have the Saint Staff and the Latona and the Ashra Staff, they all pretty much do the same. They all restore units to max HP and restore any kind of weird status conditions, which are infinite range. So I think still an S rank or like an A rank staff of the same caliber, or maybe B rank for adjacent, could still work. So you're the hand axe guy. What if I try to have... Do you have overlapping ranges? You do. Why don't you... You're just barely not in range of Sothe. That's a bummer. So that's what's going wrong. Oh crap, Voluk is in range, but he shouldn't attack. He should go for Micaiah, I guess. He does not. That's just a mistake on my end. So I do need to be adjacent to him if I want that to work, because even with the bonus, I have literally I am 1 damage short. Yeah, I don't like, personally, except for Fate, because HP is very low, I don't really like 10% of units' HP. Maybe if it were, maybe for multiple, like for area of effect, it'd be okay, but it just feels like it feels like it's a waste of time, because if you have like 8 units that are low on HP, and they all get healed, you have like bleep bleep 8 times, and that just feels like it kind of takes the wind out of the sails of the game. So I think I'd rather have something that would be then adjacent but would be more potent. Okay, so I'm going to put Micaiah in range of the hand axe dude. So that is over there, which would be in support range, so... Here, you move over here, you move over here, and now just moves that way. Renewal in Radiant Dawn is also literally 10% of the healer, or of the user, which just feels really bad because Imbue, when you have like 14 HP, 14 magic, imbues 14 HP worth of healing, whereas Imbue, if you have 60 HP, is only 6. So that's why I put like renewal at least at 20 and maybe even at 25. I don't know if Micaiah is going to survive this. She is in good bio. She has 82 avoid, 114 versus 101. I think she's fine. Okay, so is this going to work? Micaiah is at least going to be attacked by the soldier. That's fine. That's one miss, and the hand axe shouldn't really be an issue. That actually kills. That's very important, because now we have a lot more safety on the left-hand side. Oh, she doesn't double that guy? Interesting. However, we have a new problem. Okay, you can't move any further than that. You're literally all just one tile away. Volug's over there. Man, I can't see that dog anytime. Like, every single time I'm like, where is he? So we do need to save these units. Actually, I can just move Sothe all the way down, because Micaiah can take this kill. And as long as she's also in range of that unit, yeah, so here should be fine. Something in my eye. That mage can go for it. Probably would have been better to put her northward, but... Oh, it's an iron knife. We'll be killing him anyway. So I think we've got it pretty much. And it's just the 2 wyvern knights. Yeah, this is fine. No problem at all. Micaiah takes a kill. You die, but that's okay, because we own your friend. And those mages will be taken care of in just a moment. So we can attack you, and we'll take you out on the next turn. And after that we'll be able to take care of the mages. And now it's just a mad dash for everyone to go back to the other side of the map, because we have 2 big-ass wyverns coming in and they have to take care of Micaiah instead of trying to target someone like Raphael. Okay, don't forget the dog. Now the question is, do I want to have Micaiah over here? I guess I could just move through the swamp, and then I could go through the thicket and just cross over here. I might do that for consistency's sake, even though it's probably faster to go this way around for an actual run. Yeah, Renewal has the benefit of letting you heal without using up an action to use a staff, but Awakening does indeed just have horrible HP staff like recovery rates. As in, it makes very little sense how to use anything else than staves. I would like to have you interact as well. So I'm going to attack from up close. And then even if he goes for the prisoner, I can always get him next turn, because if he moves this way, I can probably still 1-2. I think I'll be fine, and I can also just kill with Micaiah, just to be safe. So Raphael goes this way, and we all steer clear of the wyverns this time. And I think that pretty much clears the map. Hello there, Minako Sailor Venus. How are you doing? Your senpai? Would that be one of the characters, or would that be me? Because I have not been referred to as senpai yet. Okay, so you are the big one, and I'm just going to park myself in a thicket. Select enemy ranges. And I think those are the last reinforcements, I'm pretty sure. However, it does mean that we walk everyone just a little bit further, because I want to make sure that I'm safe. And then we'll probably clean up with Sothe as well. Now it just means that Micaiah has to... I should have bat saved, but I think we'll be fine. We might not be fine. If this goes south, I'll probably end the stream soon anyway. But otherwise, at least I can watch this back, and I will know what to do. Hey, we actually survived. Fantastic. And I think that is pretty much a game. I am going to make a battle save here, because I don't want something weird to happen. But we just have a few more characters to get rid of on the Eastern Island. And then we're done with... I think we're done with 1-8. This could be made a lot more efficient, but it is possible to actually just go through the entire thing with only Micaiah and Sothe. Oh, me? First time I've been called a senpai. I appreciate it. You can probably see that it's not really feasible to do this with only Micaiah, and Sothe actually is required, because in 1-2 he spawns inside the range of a soldier, and he literally cannot move out of range, so he always gets attacked, so you may as well use him. He's always going to be used as a player character. He's always going to be a unit that is actively going to participate. I do like Micaiah. I think Micaiah is one of the coolest characters in Radiant Dawn. Like, Jill, Zahark, and Micaiah are my 3 favorites, although I also do think that she has been done dirty by the game, because she loses so much agency to Ike, and she also loses a lot of agency to... Ooh, low on knives. I may actually still need Micaiah here. But I do think, like, she has a lot of agency taken away. First by Ike, then by Yune. So I aim to rectify that. Ah, yeah, Sothe is hot. I mean, he turned into kind of a not a twunk, not a twink. I don't like the tier 3 belly button shirt though. Like the first one seems fine, the other one with the high collar and the cape just seems a bit weird. I may as well go for the boss kill here, because I actually want Micaiah to take the boss kill. Okay, or not Micaiah to take the boss kill, but I want that iron knife to deal the final blow. Because Micaiah, of course, is capped, and Sothe could actually, it's easy mode, Sothe can actually use the boss XP. And as you can see, easy mode is not that easy if you're playing it on low percent, because currently we have a level 11 Sothe with 1 knife left, and Micaiah with a light tome and a Thani. Okay, what can we do here? 7, 6. Ooh, that's not nice. You don't do damage, so that's fine. This might be a point where I actually need... I shouldn't have killed that soldier with them, because then I would have had two knife uses to put him lower. 13 times 2, I would have had 26. No, yeah, that would have been enough. Damn it. I guess I can... I can at least just attack you, that's fine. And what would my damage be this way? 15 times 2. Yeah, I could have just killed, damn it. So we're going to do this, and hopefully she dodges one attack. But I don't think she will. Oh, she does. That means I can get the kill. (21, 14). I don't die, and Sothe gets the kill. He gets the kill XP, and he's able to level up. I don't hate Ike. Ike is... I like Ike a lot more in Path of Radiance. Not as a unit. He plays very much like Roy, and I don't like Roy. And with bonus experience, you can make him a lot better, but they're both in such mounted-dominated chapters and games that I really don't like the way they play, except for like the final few maps. Radiant Dawn, I liked him a lot at first because they were like, Radiant Dawn is my first game, so like big muscle unit that is able to do a lot of stuff. Yeah, that got my neuron activation going as well. Like he was great. But I have not soured, but I've become a little bit more mid on Ike. And we've cleared 1-8. Actually did it. Just Micaiah and Sothe. Low percent is alive. And this time with 18 speed Micaiah. Yeah, and Micaiah is the justice for light mages. Sothe will definitely be a lot better. Like, Bane is going to be removed from Whispers. They're all probably going to get lethality or something else that makes them stand out. But Bane is going to feature on enemies. Maybe something like siege magic so that it can never kill you. It's just there to chip you down. So they feel a little bit more fair because they cover such a big range, but they can't actually kill you. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but I do want to use Bane for something. I might also use Mercy for that, by the way, but we'll see. And yeah, it's not Micaiah's fault that the Blood Pact exists. She does suffer from it existing, but that's not her fault. Okay, what could they be celebrating? Well, you've got good taste, like Julia is also a great character. I haven't played FE4 to be fair, but I did, let's see, I can remove this one. Okay, let me quickly, while this is running, I'm quickly going to open the save folder and make a copy of this, because I don't want to lose this again. Lowest percent save folder, very important. 1-5, 1-8. Okay, I have the save file. Now, it's not that I don't like Roy as a character, I just don't like the way he plays. And yes, Sothe was just a painfully shafted thief. Couldn't have said it better myself. So, normally, Micaiah would get a very nice Thany tome in 1-9. However, I'm not using bases, so I will probably be forced to buy a second light tome here. I'm buying the cheapest ones because I'm buying the cheapest ones because I want to save as much money as possible, because I want to use as little money as I can. And yes, I will be streaming Daybreak as playtesting stuff. So, Micaiah has an herb, Thany, and light. This is probably the weirdest way you're going to see 1-9 ever played. Let's see, I may as well just save here. Because this is going to be reverse 1-9. Yada yada yada. Okay, so I have 2 units here. I have 2 units. And which one of these would I not want to use? That's right. You, get away. Go away in the corner. Okay, Micaiah is doubling. That was the problem I was having last time. And now, how are we going to make it so that the Black Knight never gets attacked? They probably always want to target Micaiah, which is good. I may just leave him equipped, because if they're both in range, then they will probably go for Micaiah. That probably is better, because otherwise they might just attack him. Okay, nothing happens, nothing happens. Micaiah, move out just a little bit, you're in worse biorhythm. Oh, yeah. Go for Micaiah. And this was the problem I had last time I got here, because Micaiah couldn't double, so she got surrounded, and then certain units, aside from, of course, her hit rates being a problem, because she's getting attacked twice as much, it also made sure that at some point she was surrounded and someone went for the Black Knight. So I'm going to put the Black Knight here. And Micaiah is just going to stand here. And she's going to solo the entire map. If I would be in a Fire Emblem class, which class would I be? I have thought about this quite a bit, actually, because I did take part in a few current quests. And those current quests, I almost always went for something that ended up in Bow Knight. Either Sniper or Bow Knight. I'm not really that good with horses normally, but in Fire Emblem I just love the fact that you can have long move. Hey, there's Jared already. This is awkward. I have... Fuck. No, no, no. He's stationary. No, the Black Knight is in literally the one spot where I don't want him to be. Because now I have to initiate. Fuck, and we're in worse biorhythm. I had this map down pat. I can do this again. So the only thing I need to do is just not place him in the corner, because I can just chip him down as soon as he spawns. He doesn't move. Okay, very easy. Anyway, yeah, I would like to be a Bow Knight because Bow Knights are cool. I like movement in Fire Emblem, but I also really love swords and bows, so that's like a great combination for me. I love the fact that I'm high speed. I love the fact that I could be glass cannon. I like... I don't really know if the skills and fates would, like, if there's anything that would be interesting there. But just the class, the idea of the class would be great. But realistically, I'd probably be a sniper in real life. Or rather an archer. I probably wouldn't be good enough to promote eventually. Okay, so Micaiah is going to take this. This is going to be fine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going into map design eventually and streaming and playtesting Daybreak. And of course, also really nice that indeed that thieves have become a bit better in recent titles. However, I don't think they're perfect yet, but they have, like, there's at least a lot of use for them now, and they also feel a lot better to use. I am 1224. Hi, and nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a good time. Okay, so here I attack. No, I don't talk. And I kill. And hopefully no one spawns and kills the Black Knight. I should be safe if I stand here, because now I can just have Jared spawn in this tile and I should be good. Yeah, so, okay, I die, that's fine. We'll try again. In Awakening, they're Myrmidons, but worse, that's very true. Yeah, Ninja and Outlaw are... no, don't want to do that. Ninja and Outlaw are very, very good classes. I really like Outlaw as well. Swordmaster, always a good class. I love the GBA Swordmaster still. Like, those crits are fantastic. Magic probably also really cool. If there were like hybrid classes, maybe even like a bow magic type class on horseback would be cool. But I haven't seen that in any Fire Emblem game yet, except maybe for when there's like FE4, FE5 Barons, maybe. But once again, I haven't played those games. Come on, Micaiah, you can do this. Just stand here. I know you're in worse biorhythm, but you can solo the map. You almost always relied on the Manakete / Beaststone user class. I mean, those offer a cool playstyle, or at least a different playstyle, but I think that they haven't really taken most of what I like from that. How do I say this? Like, I really like the fact that in... which one was it? FE3 and FE12, you had Tiki. She was able to use like different stones, like the Mage Stone, the Wyvern Stone, the Firestone, and the Divine Stone. Like, adding more... Oh, she gets hits again. Adding more to that would be great, like more diversity, so that you have really niche uses and you can actually alter the playstyle of your Manakete according to what stone you've got equipped. I think that would be an even better use of the current existing class. Yeah, you're going to get hit. It's still Micaiah. She's still only able to survive like one hit. We will get there eventually. She's also like, she just entered worst bio, so she's going to be there for a while. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. That's fine. Okay, still miss. Still miss. Oh, Stellar's Emblem, that's not nice. Micaiah's doing really well. I mean, have you ever seen a Micaiah this good? I mean, she's only very slightly rigged. Most of the speed level ups were actually just natural. Like the last two were rigged. Other than that, they just happened. I would have rigged them otherwise, because I really do need the speed, but... Currently we're playing through 1-9 And I'm trying to not use the Black Knights. This is low percent, so currently there's only been 2 units the entire... Ooh, crap. There's only been 2 units in the entirety of part 1 that I've actually used. One of them is Micaiah and the other one is Sothe. Because Micaiah is actually one of the 2 characters, or Sothe is one of the 2 characters that I have to use, because there's one point in 1-2 when he spawns that I just cannot get out of range of a soldier, so he's always going to be attacking as a player unit. Yeah, she is good Micaiah. The 22 HP is like, it doesn't really matter if she has more, because she still is going to die in 2 hits. And how's it going, Malcon? Hope you're doing well. We will eventually get through 1-9. Like, this can't be that much harder than 1-8. We just did 1-8 with just Sothe and Micaiah. Like, no one else was able to, or no one else actually took any damage. No one else transformed, shoved, rescued. It was literally just moving 2 characters for combat, and the other ones were just kept out of enemy range. I can't use Heather. Heather is an optional character, and with low percent I have to use the least amount of characters I can. So it's going to be in part 2 Marcia, because Marcia appears in Prologue, part 2-3 and 2 Endgame. So that's 3 maps. And then in the other 2 maps I can use Nephany or Braum, depending on which one I value more. I don't know which one that's going to be, but I can then solo 2-2 and 2-1 with Braum and Nephany. Or Nephany, like one of the 2. At least that's my hope. I really do hope I can manage to do the entirety of part 2 with just... crap. Got a hair in my mouth. The joy of living with cats. It is easy mode, so she does gain XP really quickly. Valencia, then I would still need to use someone for 2-3. I mean, I guess I could try to have like the entirety of 2-3 done by the yellow units and then just seize with Joffrey, but I don't think that's something that I want to invest my time in. So I'm going to use Marcia, and then after Marcia I'm going to use Nephany or Braum, but I don't know which one of the 2 yet. Okay, so we stand in this bush, hopefully for a little bit more avoid, and then you move out of the way. Nope, not possible, because then the Black Knight actually spawns in range, and that's literally the last enemy. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I can't stand in that bush, or I have to put the Black Knight, I have to leave him. Which isn't a bad thing per se, because I can just move the Black Knight out of the way afterwards and then take the kill, and then Jared spawns, so that should be okay. Yeah, Marcia's in 2-3, so I don't know, like currently the most interesting maps to me were 1-8, then 2-2 is going to be very interesting with just 1 unit, because 2-1 is probably forcible. 2-3 is going to be interesting with Marcia, but I can probably just keep Joffrey safe by putting all the yellow units around him. Just have them target Joffrey the entire time, wherever he tries to land. And from there on out, to endgame is a whatever map. I can try to do the least amount possible, but I can also try and go for the loot fact kill with Marcia. 3 prologue is very easy, but then 3... I don't use anyone pretty much on 3 prologue. And then on 3-1, it's really interesting who I will need to use, because Ike is a given. I have the yellow units, but that's not going to cut it probably, so I might need to bite the bullet on Titania and Shinon, because there's a time limit on the route map, and Ike alone won't be able to do that. So there are going to be multiple characters in 3-1 that I will have to use, that I can make the choice myself, so I'm probably going to go for the best ones. Yeah, I don't think Elincia's Gambit is going to be very fun. I can either just not do anything, which would be fine. So now we just move out of the way. We attack. Literally doesn't matter. Also, I didn't get hit at all this run, even in worst biorhythm. And Jared doesn't spawn until he disappears, and now Jared also doesn't attack. This is going to take a while. Jared also doesn't attack, because he only has a one-range weapon. So, hope you're all doing well. This is going to take a small while. I might actually save those two Thani uses for something later down the line, because I don't need them right now. And I might need to blow up an armor in 3 endgame, or 1 endgame. Okay, 2 more hits. And that pretty much means that we're at 1 endgame after this, which is going to be just Micaiah and Sothe. I am very curious how that's going to work. Yeah, don't worry, Daybreak will not feature one-range locked stationary bosses. Okay, 1 endgame coming up. Not this stream though. This stream has gone on for 2.5 hours, which I know isn't like the longest ever. Fun fact, Alder doesn't actually have a PID, he's literally just a generic knight when he shows up on the map. And his face ID is used here and like in a few other places. Thani was given in 1-9 if you go to the base conversation. However, because I'm doing low percent, I don't want to use base conversations, bonus experience, skills. I don't want to use anything pretty much. So all this bonus experience it's completely wasted. 1 survives. I can place this here, I guess. So I was forced, before the Thani came up, I was forced to buy a light tome. So the armory is something that I have to use. Like, I just don't have the amount of equipment, otherwise I can't make it this far without buying at least 1 knife and 1 light tome. However, that means I can use the armory, and then I can still not use base conversations at all. So I'm trying to minimize the amount of mechanics that the game offers me. I mean, resistance is quite high in the Radiant Dawn, or in the Tellius games. Mostly Radiant Dawn. Vulnerary can go. We do need a new knife. Nice Seraph Robe. We can never use this. Give. And I think I might have to bite the bullet here, and at least I'm going to buy 1 knife. Oh, I can buy a steel knife, but it's only 20 uses. It's double. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think even 30 uses of a bronze knife is probably worth more. So we're going to buy just that 1 knife, and I'll do a quick run through. I don't have much to do yet. I can go on for like half an hour. I was willing to give it up if 1-8 didn't work out, but we're here now. Yeah, Dark and Light Mages for more enemy variety would be great. Just generally, I don't know if you were here. You were here for last stream, I believe, but like the big thing with Daybreak is that magic is all going to feel really different, because I don't like the fact that magic is the least magical weapon type in all of Fire Emblem pretty much, except for like dark magic, which gets funky stuff like Luna, Nosferatu, Eclipse, Fenrir, that like drops stuff. Yeah, you were there. I thought as much. Okay, so we have to get up here. I don't care about the chests because I don't I don't care for the chests anyway, which is really sad because there's a speed wing and a parity here, which I really would have liked to use. Because endgame is going to be suffering with like base kits. And yeah, just in Daybreak, Dark Magic being like all in on power, Fire being the axe and being pretty much melee range, Thunder being high crit for the most part and long range, and Wind being just basic magic, and Light being dodge tanking. And of course there's going to be differences in like some of the tomes will be slightly different to give some variety within that, of course. But I do want to make magic feel more magical. And yes, I was actually able to, with 1-8, I was able to keep Warim, Tormod, Vika, Nyla, Raphael and Volug out of combat. With only these 2 units, even though you get surrounded from the start of the map. Like, as you can see, currently we have Micaiah and Sothe, level 20 and level 12, and then Volug. Everyone is base level with 0 experience across the board. And of course the Black Knight didn't get any combat in, you can't see it, but he didn't get any combat in and he's being undeployed. Because I also don't want Luran, because if I don't need to use him, I don't need to use him. Which means that we are going in with a Light Tome, a 1-use Thani and a Bronze Knife, and that's what I'm going to try and do. And we'll see if that's going to be enough. I think it's best to go through the stairs, because that means I can put Volug over here. Because I pretty much don't want Volug to be in combat the entire time, and there's going to be reinforcements from the back. So I have to maneuver him in between Micaiah and Sothe for the most part. Okay, maybe an Iron Knife is better, because that would have killed. Once again, I don't care about the thieves, because thievery is for bad people and we don't do that. Okay, I can do this with just a little bit of work, because now he does actually kill. It's a 46% hit rate. What is your hit? 144, 156. Okay, maybe Micaiah would have been better. 14 speed, she does double. So that might be worth noting. But we can just try the hits here. Okay, one of them hit. That's good. It is not good that I'm getting hit already, because I want to, of course, preserve my HP, because I don't want to use healing items either. So this isn't fantastic. Double miss. I think this might be... Oh crap, I really have to hurry up in that case. So I think this is not the play. I'm just going to go for broke. Yeah, okay, we die. We try this once again. And this time I'm going to keep the knife for now, because it's fine. Undeploy. And save. No sacrifice either. I think I haven't used sacrifice. No. I'm trying to literally not use anything I don't have to. However, sacrifice of course is risky, because then I would have to also heal Micaiah. It pretty much just transfers the... It pretty much only transfers the amount of HP. And Sothe is probably still the better combat unit, but there is merit in Micaiah's accuracy. I think an Iron Knife is still better. Oh, he does kill now. Okay, so that's a roll. Interesting. That does help a bit. And now the question is, what is your hit rate? 59. with 8. Okay, that seems reasonable. $67. Oh, I don't kill. That's a shame. So I would have to hit this. That's a miss. Okay, that's going to kill me. Is there merit in going up the stairs? Because those units on the ground are going to give... They're going to give chase anyway. So... not having to deal with being hit, because now I die, that's... I think it might be better, because I don't really care about the chests anyways. So there's no need for me to rush. So we attack from here. We attack from here, which is still in support range. We actually do get the kill, which is nice. And Volug is safe just behind Micaiah. Because if we take the long way around, we can actually preserve a lot of HP, and I think that's more valuable. Like 4 HP, I can miss that. Sothe has like 40 HP anyways. And I guess I could do this if I 4-shot. I don't, so I think I'm going to leave this as is and then attack next turn with the Thani use. Or with a Light Tome, depending on... Do I need it here? Like, I can probably go through here and then just blow him up. I don't have to go through the door. I think this is a lot safer. Might be one more combat with the... what's it called? I do have to hurry up though. Is there a way that I could just have Volug? I can probably not have them run circles the entire time. That would be a nice thing, because if I can put Volug here, then they all just gather around here because they see that as the shortest path. Because this way Micaiah is going to get... They're going to catch up to Micaiah this way. Like, otherwise I could have gone on up the ledge now, and that would mean that I would... Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Because ideally I wouldn't actually face all those combats. Like, I know Volug just got attacked, but I'm just curious what's going... Yeah, I'm going to get sandwiched this way. So I think it might be necessary to just try to hit twice with the Light Tome. I think that might be one for next time. Because this attempt is going nowhere. Cold tea, amazing. I'll give it one last shot. I just want to see what happens when Micaiah kills the archer, and then if we can just put Volug on top of that. If we can put Volug on top of that ledge and then hopefully have like the fighter stand below him, that would be the best. But that of course does mean that I would have to hit twice with Micaiah, but like it's about 50% hit rate. I can still attack here, that's fine, because Sothe is able to get close enough to be in support range. I don't actually know, does the fighter have a hand axe? Because if he has a hand axe, it's fucked either way. And then I'll probably have to deal with them. Nice dodge. So we move Sothe over here. Make a save state. Hopefully we just hit twice. We hit once, okay. I believe if we go through combat forecasts. Does that help? It does not. I could also stand still and hopefully we get it that way. I mean, I still double. Nice. Okay, we can get up the ledge. And you have just a steel axe, so that should be good. Now the problem is you. You have 22 attack with the ledge advantage. Which literally just kills Micaiah. So I'm forced to take an herb here. And then I will have to kill with either Sothe or Micaiah because I cannot move Volug because he will get attacked. Yeah, so he does like 2 damage, I believe. 4 damage. Oh, weapon triangle advantage, of course. Veninax, Veninax. Now this is the annoying part. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you are able to just... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you would be able to attack right there. But that should be okay. Standing here might actually be beneficial. Question mark? Okay, does the fighter go for the ledge first? He does. Okay, if I can trap them like that, that is big. Oh, come on. Really? So this seems really good. If I can keep this... I mean, this is just mean. I'm actually stuck. However, what do they do at the bottom? Yes, yes. Oh, that's good. I mean, Volug is getting attacked now. That's fine. I can just park Sothe on one side and Micaiah on the other side. But that's big. I can just keep Volug there and then all the reinforcements from the bottom are just done for. That works out perfectly. Okay. I think that is a great teaching moment, and I'm going to leave it at that. But I'm looking forward to more low percent. Like, I know this is not what I usually do, it's still Radiant Dawn, but I'm just very curious what I can do with making it so that literally only the least amount of characters used get a chance to shine. It would be a very weird tier list in that case, because you'd have Essential, cannot not be used, and then you get weird stuff like the units in 3-1 and like the Brom-Nephany split, and those would be kind of route splits, and you could debate which ones are better for that. Like, obviously Rolf is going to be better than or worse than Shannon, and then everyone who isn't necessary, like pretty much everyone aside from Marsha and either Nephany or Brom in part 2 is just not necessary, and it's going to be a very weird tier list of like S tier and F tier, and it's like only 2 or 3 units in between. Anyway, that's been it for me. Dinner is almost ready, and I hope you've all enjoyed. I will be back with some Daybreak modding soon, some more scripting. I'm, in the meantime, just cleaning stuff up, making the code a bit more legible, and yeah, we'll get to that next week probably. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please follow, and by now, like, I'm an affiliate, so still not necessary, but if you're willing to like throw in a Prime sub, be greatly appreciated. I will be working on channel points and stuff like that soon, so expect some stuff like that as well. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also very happy that the YouTube video did so well, I'm also really close to 1,000 subs there. So, like, I'm almost a celebrity. And that's all thanks to you. So, I hope you've all enjoyed, and that's been me. Sal out.